Good morning. My name is Michael R. Roser, and I am Chief Coaching Facilitator and co-founder of my company, Strategic Life Coaching, LLC. Please join me for this video and others at my website, abundantlifeslc.com. I wanted to follow up now because we started this plan, and again, thanks for the cards and the letters, and keep them coming, everybody. I think this is going to be really fun for us to look at how we can get these pounds off that we have recently put on, specifically in my case, but I'm glad that others are wanting to join me on this journey because again, I think it's going to be fun to take a look at this stuff. So as you might remember from yesterday, the tasks that are needed for us to begin this process are: we have to recommit to our diet, number one; we have to fix the gaps in our workout, number two; and we have to be accountable to somebody, number three. So what I wanted to specifically talk about today was this idea of recommitting to a diet. So in my travels and then again, returning to the preparation mode from where I was previously, which is the maintenance mode, I now have to get back to a 2,100 calorie per day diet that worked for me in the past very, very well. And then we'll talk about tomorrow how I have to purposefully burn, not just, walking around every day, but I have to purposely make a commitment to burn at least 500 calories a day for me to begin my weight loss program and to be successful at it. So today I specifically wanted to talk about this diet and what are we going to do in order to eat better. So there's many websites, as I referred to in the past, and myplate.com, and there's just a lot of them. And the one that I like the most is it's called Eat Just Right, and it's an app that you can get on your phone and you can download it. And this morning before this video, I signed up for it, and I'm going to track what I'm eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I wanted to, in my world, split those up between 3 meals. Now, of course, guys, you can adjust these things as you go along, and you can have a snack in the afternoon, like, a handful of almonds or an apple or something like that if you get really hungry. But the point of this is that I have found that if you monitor it, and everything that you eat, you will make your goal for that day. But as time goes on, you'll start to see patterns in your eating and patterns in where you seem to get that lull in the afternoon or so forth. And your body will tell you what you need to do. So just for today, let's take a look at it. So today is the 30th, and my goal was to lose that 12 pounds in 10 weeks. So, it's pretty easy to do the math. It's about a pound a week. And so just for today, what I'm going to do, and I already did it, is for breakfast I had a power bar. But in this particular diet that I'm showing you guys today, it suggests for 770 calories, you can have 2 slices of toast with peanut butter and a banana on top of them. Now, if you don't like peanut butter or you can't eat peanut butter, then you have to obviously make some adjustments in this. A lot of people don't like bananas. I happen to love them. But again, the idea of you can go in and create your own diet, and it gives you menus that you can put a thumbs up or a thumb down on foods that you don't like, or foods, more importantly, that you're allergic to, and it will not suggest those in your meal plan going forward. So the active part of this is eating healthier, clearly, with the goal to lose some weight, but also all of those other things that I talked about yesterday: having more energy, sleeping better, feeling better about yourself emotionally and spiritually because you're eating better. So then for lunch, 603 calories, turkey lettuce wraps. I absolutely love them. Oops. And then a basic protein shake. And I'll get to that in a second. And then what really sounds good to me is 2 servings for 724 calories of Oriental chicken stir fry. So let's talk about this, because if you guys are like I was and a bachelor, cooking for yourself is a pain in the neck, and it requires preparation. So you have to go to the grocery store and you actually have to buy this stuff, and then you have to get home and you have to prepare it and you have to clean and you have to do all those things. It's certainly much easier to stop by the pizza place or the fast food place on your way home, because you have to eat. But I found that it doesn't take as much work as you would think it does. And while I am not a good cook by any stretch of the imagination, I'm a heck of a lot better than I was when I started this process on March 14th, 2016. Yesterday, I actually followed a recipe. I didn't shortcut it. I just followed it as it was, making some short ribs, and I, fried them up, and I put them in the pot, and I cut the carrots, and it took 3 or 4 hours. It didn't get done in time. So my wife and I ate something else, and we're going to eat that tonight. So it's not as hard as you would think it is. So this Oriental chicken stir fry, there's many ways to do that. And here's a note, because we're not trying to be perfect. We got to get perfect out of our game. We're striving for perfection, but we know as humans we're going to fail. So if I went to the store and I bought a frozen Oriental chicken stir fry, and there's many companies that provide those, and I bought that and I came home and I heated it up and I ate it, and I followed my program of the 2,100 calories a day, that is better than going to a fast food place. So what's perfection? Well, when I buy processed foods, they're not as fresh, and they typically have a lot of sodium in them. And sodium, as I talked about in an earlier video, along with sugar, those are best to be avoided. But here's the thing. If I stick to this and I eat it, yes, I'm going to have to watch my sodium, but look at what I've accomplished, guys. I'm a bachelor. I ate really good food just for today, very healthy food just for today. And if I can then add my little walk that I talked about yesterday, or my bike ride to that, purposely burning those other 500 calories, I know that I'm going to lose weight just for today. And so when I get up tomorrow morning, and again, we agreed we weren't going to get on the scale every day. I have a habit of doing that, and I'm going to get out of it, because our weigh-ins are on Mondays for the next 10 weeks, and we're going to weigh ourselves in. And thank you for the people that wanted to. And guys, look, I don't need to know how much weight you want to lose. If you're embarrassed about it, or you're not sure if you're setting the right target or not, we got to set the perfection stuff off to the side. What we're trying to do, you and I, is get back to a program that we know just for today is going to allow us to lose that pound a week, or begin to lose that pound a week. And that's our goal. It's not a pound a day. It's not 10 pounds this week or something that is unsustainable. What we're trying to do, and for me, it's a reminder to get back to a healthy lifestyle, which means doing very little things, making good decisions each day. And as time goes on, those days pile up, and lo and behold, we get to our goal. Okay? So let's try this just for today, and get on that website or other websites and plan your meal out. And if you're really good and you're really progressing in this versus perfection, you might then punch up a whole week's worth of these 2,100 calorie a day meal plans, and you might then coordinate that and go to the store and buy the peanut butter and the bananas and buy the chicken and buy the vegetables that you're going to eat for that week. And when you're eating fresh foods, my fiance and I laugh all the time, because we'll buy something and then we don't eat it. So if you can take the time up front and plan your meal, then when you go to the grocery store, you're simply buying what you need, for that week, or even a couple of days in a good instance. So anyway, I hope that helps. I really love that we're on this journey together. Take care and good luck.